what's up guys? New phone hood. No, I'm joking. New setup though. Like it. Anyway, so today I'll be teaching 3 or 4 types of spreads. The lapel, the table spread, the under pressure, and the thumb spread maybe. Like, I'm not very good at it though, so that's the only problem. But you know, I'll still try. Let me see. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not using the that intro anymore. That was just for fun really. Plus I needed like extra time on the video. So yeah, anyway guys, enjoy the video. So guys, the first spread I'm teaching is the lapel spread, which is actually really straightforward and really easy to teach. Well, if you do it correctly, that's just ignore. It's really easy to do, and like it's easy for the person to make a selection. The advantage of the lapel spread though is like if you want the person to make a selection only on the top of the deck, this is a good way to do it, because look, I still have like a bunch of cards down here that I haven't released, right? Of course you can control how much you do. You can do like this much, right? But after a while it does become hard to control. Okay, so the second spread is the thumb spread. This isn't very useful in like card tricks or anything like that, unless you want to do unless you're mostly here to learn cardistry tricks, in which case that's better. The way you do it, you have to, this is what it looks like kind of, right? Except it should look better. The lapel literally took over. I used to be able to do this really well, but the lapel kind of took over my skill of doing the thumb spread, but you know, it still spreads decent enough. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna be showing the table spread. Excuse the mess, let me just... There we go. So this is what the table spread looks like. It's probably the most straightforward one out of all of them. Okay, the lighting wasn't very good at that one, so let me do it like this. And the cool thing about this is you can do little tricks. Wow. You can do little tricks like that. That's what I want to do, guys. Ignore that first one. So to do the lapel spread, which is the first trick, the first spread, you have to grab the deck and you have to put like this part right over here on your thumb, right on the base of your thumb, okay? Like right there, okay? And then you just wrap your fingers around it, okay? I leave my pinky out because it's not very strong, so it's not very useful in this. But all you really do is, with sheer force, you push it downwards like that, and you slowly go, like, you just release the card. So with like these fingers, all you're doing is like that. So like you know Spider-Man's wrist where it's like that, right? But you're doing it with just your fingers, so it's like that, kinda, right? Yeah, it's a good example, is it? But yeah, so that's what it is. That's what it's like. Okay. Don't put too much pressure though. Don't do this, cause like that kind of like ruins the cards, and it like makes the small annoying sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but like that, right? And when you release it, it's too much force. So then like if you just do this, it's enough. So with practice you'll learn what's enough for you and what's not, right? But yeah, the second spread is the thumb spread. So all you do, you kind of put the deck at an angle like that. You leave the back straight, both ways like that. So see it? All you have to do is you grab it like this. You put your thumb at the bottom. This camera focus first. Yeah. Put put your thumb at the bottom like that, your thumb and your middle finger, or your thumb and your index, right? Depending on what you prefer. So from here, put your thumb, and it's easier if you do it faster. See, this deck is already getting kind of old, but like I said before, the Lapal spread kind of dominated over this one for me, so I just really stopped doing this for a while, but the knowledge is still there, let's say, right? But again, with this, you do the same thing with your thumb. Like, as you're pulling, you have to do that, and you have to like just kind of spread, right? But don't forget, when you're starting off the spread, you have to go in an arc motion, so you don't instantly go to the side. You have to go up and then down like that. So like even with a chunky deck like that, like it's coming out in chunks, it still looks better if you do it in an arc kind of motion, so like this, right? So guys, the final spread is the table spread. I don't actually know its technical name, but that's what I'm calling it for this video. To do this, it's actually really simple. Like it didn't take me very long to learn. All you have to do is hold the deck at an angle, like so. Just like with the thumb spread and just like with the thumb spread. And then you just put your index here, okay? And all you do is you just put force on it, and you again release like this, right? Because by doing that, like, it helps you release the cards in a more controlled manner. The faster you do it though, the smoother it becomes, right? Of course you can see like mine's a bit flawed in the beginning, right? There's like chunks of it, there's like a big space here, and then all of them here is more consistent. But you know, again, practice makes perfect. But yeah, like, it mostly also depends on at the angle you're doing it. This becomes more useful if you're doing bar tricks, or just at a restaurant with friends, or even like if you're just chilling at someone's house, right? But yeah, so don't forget though, to do this one, hold it at this angle, and you put your hand, like, you don't push down on it with a lot of force, but you can like just rest it on top, and then it becomes smooth, right? If you put too much pressure though, it doesn't really work. It could come out in chunks, depending on the type of deck you use, because if you put a lot of force, sometimes it still comes out smoothly, but then like you end with this type of like chunk, like it's really inconsistent towards the end if you do it with a lot of force. But yeah, guys, those were the 4 types of spreads. I hope you enjoyed. Again, just so you know, like, to be good at all of them is like quite a hard thing to do unless you like practice like daily. I'm not much of a cardist. I just mostly do tricks, right? But mostly card tricks, like, to be honest. But oh yes, of course, I remember now. Like I said during the video, the Lapal spread kind of like took over the thumb spread for me, right? So I've gotten better at that than I have at the thumb spread, because I did learn the Lapal more recently, and it's more useful for card tricks, while the thumb spread is more just for show and just for entertainment, really, like for cardistry. And again, I'm not really good at that one, but I know the theory behind it. Well, for the Lapal spread, like, it's really straightforward. If you like pick a card, any card, right? And it gives a good variety. It has like a little pocket that like you can keep like a few cards hidden from the people if you don't want them to see it. And yeah, while the table spread as well, it's much more useful than to me than any of the others, because normally if I'm presenting this to people, I'm at a table, like either at lunch or even at school, like just while waiting for the teacher, I just pull like the cards out and just do it on the table. Yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I need subscribers, please. Like, guys, I need to feed my family. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright, peace. Oh wait, no, we're ending it different.